understanding state government is a very crucial subject. It's a very crucial subject, all right? You have to understand the obligations of the governor, for example, the attorney general, secretary of state, comptroller, treasurer, commissioner, and so on. All right, you have to understand their day-to-day duties and their obligations. If not, this is how the people fail. Okay, so also what I'll speak about is in this video is how they have charters. All right, each state of the union has a charter. Most ask, what is a charter, or how can I find the charter? Okay, basically what a charter is, it's something that's put in place by corporations that basically says what this corporation can do and what they cannot do. It's the rules of that particular organization, because you got to remember, again, states are corporations. All right, whatever state you reside near, for example, New Jersey, state of New Jersey, the state of California, the state of Nevada, state of Minnesota, state of Washington, and so on, find their incorporation date. All you have to do is Google it. What year was Washington State incorporated? What year was the state of Tennessee incorporated? And it'll be shown, and from there you can go in and find out what in the world is going on since the time they've incorporated until now. And you also can look before the time that they incorporated, what was going on prior to. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go in understanding state government first. All right, you must understand state government. All right, you got to understand the definitions of what a state is. So what we'll do is we'll go into a Black's Law dictionary. All right, this is a dictionary that I love to read because it deals with jurisprudence, and jurisprudence is the science and philosophy that treats of positive law. So it deals with positive law, and it explains the positiveness of what the public servants within the state should do and what they should abide by. All right, so we'll look up the word state. Okay, state. Black's Law Dictionary, definition of state. It's a noun. It says a people permanently occupying a fixed territory, bound together by common law habits and custom into one body politic, exercising through the medium of an organized government, independent sovereignty, and control over all persons and things within its boundaries, capable of making war and peace, and of entering into international relations with other communities of the globe. All right, the people of the state. So remember, the people, which is the republic, have been overthrown by the corporate states. All right, the roles were reversed. So the people, in actual reality, is the government, because they put the people that are in office, that are elected by the people, to serve them properly. But since people don't understand the positions of the public servants within the state, they play the sovereign role, the state that is. Okay, so again, people, the state is a body politic of like minds. All right, now we're going to the government definition. Okay, government, Black's Law Dictionary, 4th edition. It says signifies the instrument, the helm whereby the ship to which the state was compared was guided on its course by the gubernator or helmsman. The system of polity in a state that formed of fundamental rules and principles by which a nation or state is governed, or which by individual members of a body politic are to regulate their social actions. A constitution, either written or unwritten, by which the rights and duties of citizens and public officers are prescribed and defined as a monarchical government, a republican government. Okay, so that goes back to what I stated earlier about republic. Republic meaning information or social activities or body politic of like minds of the people and how they want things governed. Okay, that's what a republic is. The power always come back to its citizens or the people. All right, the power remains in the people. Okay, we just elect or put these people in office to serve us because they are what? Public trustees. All right, so now we got to go into the definition of charter. All right, all businesses, all incorporations have charters. All right, they're supposed to have them anyway. Any legitimate business has a charter, and again, it spells out what the business can do and what it cannot do. So if the state of Tennessee, for example, is an incorporation, which was incorporated in 1796, where's its charter? And once I find it, once I read it, where do I go from here? Or where do I go from there? All right, so let's go into the definition of charter. Okay, charter. An instrument emanating from the sovereign power in the nature of a grant either to the whole nation or to a class or portion of people, or to a colony or dependency and of the people, or to a colony or dependency, and assuring to them certain rights, liberties, or powers. Such was the Great Charter or Magna Charta, and such also were the charters granted to the English colonies in America. A city's organic law. All right, so I'm going in different definitions within this book. An act of legislature creating a corporation, or creating and defining the franchise of a corporation. Okay, so that's very important, people. You have to know what a charter is and find their charter. This way you can find out what it is they can do and what it is they cannot do and how they violate you, so you can enforce law and get them out of office. All right, it's very important. So now you got to ask yourself, if they have a charter, who established their charter? Okay, who established the charter of the state of Tennessee? Who established the charter of the state of Delaware? Who established the charter of the state of Florida? Okay, so now we got to go in, people. All right, we'll look up the word General Assembly, because this is what established the charters for each independent incorporated state. General Assembly, okay? General Assembly. State, Senate, and House of Representatives. The policy-making body of the United Nations. It is composed of from 1 to 5 delegates from each member nation, although each member nation had but one vote. The highest judicatory of the Presbyterian Church, representing in one body all of the particular churches of the denomination. Trustees of the Pentecost Presbyterian Church. So a lot of this is lined up. It has nothing to do with the people regarding, especially if you're of different religious faith, because it continuously says Christian. And we know that Christianity is a religious, political sort of thing that they deal with. They being the Perigonus, or Europeans modernly called white people. All right. So again, General Assembly, State Senate, and House of Representatives, they are those that establish the General Assembly, or the charter, the charter for each incorporated state. All right, so we got to study, people. We got to study. This is why I'm here. I'm here to teach you this. All right. Now, who controlled these same territories before the state of? Before the state of became an incorporation, who controlled the territories? All right, some may say Indians, some may say Native Americans, but what happened? Okay, what happened, people? We got to know that before the state of became what it is now, who overthrew it and who controlled the same territories that the state claims now. All right, so it was the natives. It was the natives.
It was the Moors or Moroccans or Americans.